Welcome back to Mass Effect. And as per well, not yesterday, the last day, because yesterday was Just Cause 3. Last day we did Feros, and now it's time to wrap up the galaxy. Just go to all of the systems, realize what's happening in there, kill all the bad guys, get all of the loot, and, you know, maybe save a couple of people if we have time. It's not necessary, but, you know, you never know. Maybe they'll give us a reward. Oh, we still have to do Pinnacle. Well, at the end of all of this, we'll probably do it. Or I actually don't remember if we actually have another place to go after Bermeyer, right? Yeah, so after Bermeyer, once we're done with everything just before the last mission, we'll do Pinnacle. I want to be as strong as I can be. Did we finish with Hades Gamma? Yeah, we did. Gemini is also done. I think... yeah, we already did that too. Yeah, that's the last thing we did. So this is untouched completely. Yaktse. Amazon. I remember this. I think we have a quest here. Let's go here. Also, there are a couple of things that I have to explain, so... we'll get... whoa, what's happening? There was some stutter there. Nothing major, I hope.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the
Of
Citadel.
course, why not?
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up.
Really?
In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete.
I remember this one.
Where's it been in the meantime?
Hey, stutter, what happened?
Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
Why is... the system is stuttering for some reason, I don't like it.
What makes this uncomfortable?
It's stuttering, why?
These probes were launched. We didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing.
I have to alt-tab and look at something.
I wouldn't ask if it
don't
wasn't
know what's
important.
happening.
These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get
See,
there?
it's
I
again.
don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it
Come
there.
on, get on with it, Hackett.
It's
I
also
don't care.
possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck.
Okay, go away, now. Sure.
Fleet out.
Okay, just give me 1 second. I have to check something out. No, this is fine. I don't know why is it doing that. Yeah, nothing is capped, nothing is... everything's working how it's intended to work. I don't know what's happening. Well, hopefully it won't happen again. I don't know what's going on there. HB New. That's actually a really cool looking planet. Just like a giant red. Just like lighting. It's gonna look good. It's a red giant, not a giant red. Yeah, I always kind of mix the adjectives because in Spanish it works the other way around. Okay, that should be all of them, yes. Let's check this out. So the one, of course, we're gonna grab the Turian because he has some story there. And we're gonna get Ashley because Ashley also has, you know, the family story with the Turian War. Maybe we'll have some unique dialogue here. No, do not examine, accept. Yeah, look at this. It wiggles around like a lava lamp. So where are we going? Homing beacon, anomaly in debris. Yep. Face first into the loot. So yeah, like one of the things I wanted to say is that when I went selling last time, apparently there is some sort of cap in the amount of money that you can have. And we reached the cap on 9,999,999 credits. So what's the problem? Well, the problem is that I was already kind of close when I started selling and I didn't realize it until I was done. So I lost a ton of money there. And of course, realizing that I will not get any more money, I just kind of bought a bunch of stuff. Now we're at, I think, 8 million. We should be at 80 million right now. Yeah, right here. And what I bought was mainly just the Spectre weapons, because I looked it up. There's only 2 levels of the Spectre weapons, the 7 and the 10. And the 10 unlocks at level 50. So, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, come on. Hey, are you... Sidestep it. Nice. Is there anything here? I don't see it. Oh no, we're not even at the point still. This is just a camp in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I think this is the exit. Yeah, I think this is the exit when we're done with all of that.
Say the word.
Okay, crash probe. No, no. Oh, well, I also bought a medical exoskeleton that we just got. So yeah, that's 300,000 just on the toilet. Well, not on the toilet, I needed to buy something, so might as well buy that. I'll equip the other exoskeleton to someone else at the end of this. But yeah, I didn't know anything about a cap on the money. Maybe because I never really hoarded it before. Scavenger.
Securing point.
What do you have for me, corpse? Turian insignia. Yeah. Okay, now we should be free to just go to the camp. So yeah, aside from the Spectre weapons and the exoskeleton, I also bought an armor for Tali. Because Tali was on the basic armor from the very beginning of the game, and we never once looted Quarian armor. Well, we looted it once, only at Ash Quest, and then we lost it when we died. So, yeah, I just bought something for her, so in case we want to use it, which I want to use her at one point, she will be a little bit better. You know, won't die instantly against, like, the damage of the enemies. Because I think the basic was, like, super weak protection. Like, the basic gear that she had. Why is there so many boxes here? So yes, you can see the Spectre weapons are, like, all black. There's, like, choose this. It's... yeah,
Mine shaft. That's the source of the signal.
Suspicious.
Yeah, this thing didn't crash. Somebody moved it here.
Yep. I mean, well, we didn't know that yet. I actually knew because I remember the quest, but... whoever did this is in danger. It doesn't change our objective. No kidding, exactly.
Your grasp of the obvious is inspiring. There's still a nuke down there. Check your corners and watch your back.
Affirmative.
Come on. Stop the useless chatter. We need people to kill. Not we need, we have people to kill. And we still have 4 mines. From back on Theros, we used literally everything to keep the colonists alive. Oh, come on, there was... this is the perfect place to put loot. Are you serious? Developers, give me a call and I will make your maps for you. You clearly lack in ideas and creativity. I mean, it doesn't look like there's enemies. There's a lot of cover, which means that there's gonna be a fight. But where are the enemies? There's no explosives either. Huh. What is this? The drills? Mining drills. Not a single box in the entire place. What? I come here for the murder and the loot. If you don't give me loot, at least give me murder. Ah, that is locked. So this is a trap, clearly. And the other door is the door that we already saw in the back of the mountain.
What the hell?
The fuck?
Shepard, at last.
You were expecting me.
Have we met?
My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
Ooh.
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
What do you mean your kind? You're human. Oh, Elysium! Well, but I'm not a hero. I'm a survivor. Nice try, genius.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
But, I mean, yeah, but I'm not a hero. Oh, but I have nothing to do with it. It's just because I'm the Spectre. Oh, okay.
My crew will come for me.
Oh, let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
Okay, I'm gonna kill you, dude.
You'll see me again, Halliot. Count on it.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
Orders, Commander.
No one panic. I mean, they're soldiers, they're not gonna panic.
We find a way out. Someone up there needs my boot up his ass.
Yep.
See if there's anything in here we can use.
There's no time to get out, you have to disable the bomb before it goes off. Okay. Okay. I mean, it was easier than I expected. And of course, there's gonna be... Like, this is the thing I don't understand. Why would you send pirates down here if there was a bomb going to explode? Right? Or maybe he didn't send anything. Right? Can I leave? Oh no, it... Ah, he collapsed the ceiling, so I can't leave. But I should be able to climb up, no? No? Well, let's go this way. Now they make us in the other side of the mountain, which sucks. Oh. One box in the entire place. Sledgehammer rounds. And Inferno rounds. So we're now actually getting the last tier of upgrades. We first got the ammo upgrades with the exoskeleton. Now we got Inferno and Sledgehammer. Okay, so now what? Oh, that's the Miko. Well, I'm not a sniper for anything. Where are you? It's a Krogan, a Salarian. What is the Salarian? You have the bigger head. No? Stop moving around. No, stop moving around. Boom! Oh yeah, I upgraded this thing. Wait. Sorry, I didn't actually show you. I upgraded this thing with the explosive ammo. So now this is actually a bazooka that just insta-shots anything. And of course the double rail for extra damage. Yep, this thing is awesome.
Now I'm ready.
Ooh. Well, the Krogan can take one hit. Oh, really? Well, I mean, I think I got him, right?
Lost shields! Lost shields!
Yeah, you already said that. So let's... Boom! It's just like an insta-kill rifle, I love it. Even if you don't nail the shot, it's... Oh, he's alive! Even with the invulnerability on, I still killed him. Oh, that's the leader. The only problem is that, of course, its rate of fire, it's really diminished because, well, explosive ammo. Oh, he's still alive. What? Oh wait, you actually have sniper rifles. Why are you not using the sniper rifles? Oh yeah, now we're talking. See? That was actually a misstep on my part. I should have actually equipped everyone with the sniper rifles. Halliot went through a lot of trouble to draw you here. A pity it ended like this, for him at least. Well, not a pity, I actually enjoyed it. Now that you're above ground, your suit radio has reestablished connection with the Normandy. Time to get the hell out of here. Oh, who disintegrated that guy?
Area secure.
What ammo do you have equipped? Well, let's go back to assault rifles. Maybe there is some loot to be had from these people, right? But yeah, now with this rifle, it's just... We can actually tear through groups that are advancing towards us, because these people didn't really move. But for, like, closed encounters, like the Geth and all of these, like, for example, the Husks, you can kill a bunch of them in their group together. So if we had that against the Thorian, that would have been just a walk in the park. But now we have it, so... Yeah, there's nothing else here. I actually hoped a couple of boxes maybe spawned. But no. Nothing. Well, anyway. Espera. Yeah, we have everything. And the mercenary camp is now marked, because before there weren't mercenaries, so we didn't knew that it was a mercenary camp. It was just a regular camp. That wasn't marked for some reason. But okay. So we dealt with this system. Now Jaxe. I don't really know if Jaxe is the same that I'm thinking of, right? Because Jaxe was the place where the colony was there, right? The colony that surrendered to the Turians? Or am I mixing something up? The planets don't match with the name, but maybe the name was for the colony and not for the planet. Yo. Prothean data disks. We have more than enough. Probably, yeah, I already commented on this, but the collectibles are like way more than the ones you need. So just by mistake, you can actually complete the quests. So let's pick up here just to show you the armor, and don't know, maybe him. Ooh, research facility, research facility, research facility. Huh? Okay. Well, let's go down here first, or no, let's go for the debris first, and then we'll go here, get the anomaly, get the first research facility, and then we'll do the counterclockwise motion. Oh, but first there's minerals. No, change of plans. Immediately change of plans. So actually, something else I wanted to say, if you remember back when I started talking of the X-Universe saga, and like how it's probably my favorite game of all time, and they were like releasing another one. There is a lot of people complaining about the game being too simplistic compared to X3. And actually some of the things that they're complaining about, I do get them. For like how long I played that game. Like I understand why people wouldn't enjoy that. So I've been looking into it and I don't really have enough to actually point it out, but I think it is true. I think they simplified a lot of the things, like made it more mainstream, I guess, more accessible to like the new people. And in doing so, they made it way too simple for the older people, like the veterans. And I don't think this is a good thing. I don't think they should have done that. Like, they should have improved, like, some sort of tutorial. Right? Like, if they made a tutorial that was sufficiently in-depth, if you want to do stuff, you can do it. Right? Like there was no need to like remove menus or remove mechanics or stuff like that. And yes, they added new stuff, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Because what I enjoyed of X3 is what it's not there on X4. So, oh, high explosive rounds. Better than the ones I have. Nice. And now we go here, yes. So yeah, I think this is kind of the same problem I had with Star Citizen. Right, if you don't know what Star Citizen is, it's probably the biggest crowdfunding game in history. Like I think they're on like 6 million now. Like 6 million is a lot of money to be. I don't know what the word for this is, but like they got that money from crowdfunding. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. And the problem that I had with the game is that I was okay with pretty much everything until up on the 3.2 alpha, I think, where I was reading the notes about some changes in I think it was exploration, mining, and just data collection in general. And the thing is that that was what I wanted to do, right? Because I never saw myself as the hero, right? I just wanted to be that guy that's on the background. Like, for example, if you see like a show or a movie where like I'm gonna shoot a little bit, so we'll save it. No.
Now it gets fun.
Well, done. So I wanted to be the guy that's on the background, mainly because, like, if you see a show or a movie that the main characters are like walking around a spaceport, and they just get, you know, like they start passing by people and they're talking about what they're gonna do to solve the problem, whatever it is. Is it gonna be another disc? Yes. Well, so yeah, they're talking about how to solve the problem that they have, and there's like, of course, people in the background. In the background, there's always, if they're in a spaceport, a guy that has like this grimy outfit and like the dirtiest shit the ship. The dirtiest ship, not shit. The dirtiest ship possible that is trying to like offload some crates, and then security doesn't want it because there's like a toxic leak on one of them or something, and they're like arguing in the background and you don't hear anything. I will be that guy, right? Like it's not that I want it per se, it's just that I know I will be that guy. Like I don't care about anyone taking over the galaxy or like saving lives on a planet that's in the border of collapse. I just want to make money, and these people, the security guys, are not letting me. So I'm just arguing with them, and there's like people passing me by going to like the next adventure, and I just want to sell my stuff. Like I will just be that guy. Ui, what's this? Oh, Ragnai. So this is the Cerberus stations, right? Okay, so do I have to open it? Is there something else here? Hello? Yeah, there is. If I open it, shit, no. Go away. Attack each other, don't attack me. I think they're attacking each other. Ooh. Something died. Oh, I also have freezing ammo in the pistol. That's why the sound changed. I think it actually sounds nicer. No, like less... Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I've lost shields!
No.
I've lost shields!
Are you serious? I'm gonna have to... Whoa. Tali, can you regenerate? No, she already used it. Go back. Why is everyone immune to everything? Hey, I know you're there. Oh, he's dead. Hello? No. There you go. No, he's dead. No, nothing that would work. Threat in this facility, continue to the nearby. Okay, sure. But first loot.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Oh, wait, what? I already touched you. You told me. Yeah, there's nothing here. Why would you lie to me? That hurts my feelings. Yeah, although the diagnostic station does just don't. Look, flickering textures. In their natural environment. Maybe that's what they were not diagnosing. How to actually hide this stuff. Or maybe not. Maybe they were just wasting time, like always.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Wait, didn't we already know that? The game told us that to go to the other ones. And you can't open this? What? Someone didn't put a lot of effort into designing this. Well, okay, sure. Oh, but technical kit. Yes, always look at every part before leaving. For some reason, stepping into those platforms also makes the world flicker. But yeah, anyway, what was I talking about? Star Citizen, what? Oh yeah, the grimy ship, yeah. Like, basically, one of the things that I didn't really like, at least how they explained they were going to change it. And of course, it's alpha, so I don't really know if they changed it back or they did something else with it. We're going here, right? Yeah. But as I saw it, basically because they're selling ships for real money, the people that buy them will start with them. That's kind of the deal, right? So the people that are buying the mining ships, the bigger ones, are gonna start with a really good advantage against everyone else that just wants to collect resources, right? So the problem is that because the resources are static, not static, what's the word for this? Permanent? Well, I don't... Basically, they're not dynamic in the sense that they're not gonna replenish, right? So, once the resources are gone from a place, they're just gone. So, in the first systems, all of the resources are gonna disappear within the first week, right? Probably even less time. And for me, who wants to do that, that's actually really bad. Also, I didn't show you the armor of Tali, but I'll point it out in the next top. Well, anyway, the idea for me was to like grab some small vessel, like exploratory vessel, or some sort of I don't know, the mining type, but like really small. Like I can't really haul or like not use, but like perforate asteroids or anything. I have to actually land on a planet and drill around and stuff like that. Or maybe no, I can't do it on a planet, but I can do it like on asteroid fields, like just destroy them and then collect the debris of the asteroid. So the idea behind it, for me, was that. Just be some independent freelance stuff. See this armor? It may look the same, and it actually looks the same, but it's not. It's Onyx 9, I think. Just way better than it has, but just only... stat based, so it looks exactly the same as before. Anyway, well, probably I'll continue after I shoot all of these people down, because I'm not really good at talking and doing something at the same time. Hey! No sign of Kohaku among the creeper corpses. He must be one of the other labs.
Let's head to that next base, Shepard. This is my kind of mission.
Ah, you're happy I picked you, eh, Rex? So yeah, what I was saying before, basically the changes that they did kind of didn't really fit with the image I had of the game. At least for me. Of course, other people will really enjoy it, but I just don't like racing. I don't like anything that's like competitive in the sense of I can actually waste my time because I may not win. Right? Like if there is no victory and it's just people doing something, I'm okay with it because everyone is getting the same thing. But if I can just like discover an asteroid field and someone already ran through it with a way bigger ship than mine, that mines way faster than me and actually hauls way more cargo than me, then there is no point in going there because there's not gonna be anything for me. And even if I found something, the moment I got it, of course you have to bear in mind the idea for the game. It's a living universe. Anyone can shot at you. So a company, not necessarily pirates or anyone that's just griefing or anything, but someone that's trying to get the most amount of profit for their discovery, which will be the asteroid field, can just shoot at you and kill you, and that's it. And just take your cargo if it happens to float off the debris of your ship. I don't see that as a fun experience, right? Like spending a lot of time trying to find something useful and the moment you find it, you blow up because someone else decided that they wanted it. It just seems like a pay-to-win scenario, right? Like the people that have the best stuff are the ones that are gonna have all of the advantage. And that happens at the very beginning because they already bought those things. So if the materials were unlimited, which is, I think, the idea they had at the beginning, or at least how I understood it at the beginning, like maybe they decided to do it as a finite resource from the start, but I didn't know that. So yeah, I just imagined it in my mind as I thought it would be, and idealized it, I guess. So the problem that I had with that was that if you do it that way, right? Not if you do it infinite, right? If you have infinite resources for everyone, yes, the economy may suffer a little bit because of course everything kind of doesn't necessarily have a lot of value. But if you do it finite, the competition between the people, although interesting in paper, is just gonna hurt the game. Because, wait, why is this? Oh no, they're not broken. What? They looked broken at the beginning, right? But done.
Heading out?
So yeah, that's what basically was my problem with it. I know that in 3.3 now, so I haven't actually read through the log, and I should. I probably should go back and check it out. But yeah, that's what kind of made me fall out of it, because I didn't maybe understood fully what they wanted to do, or they wanted to do it a way, and when they changed it, I wasn't okay with it. Hey, what up?
Go, go, go!
Can you just use this with this guy? Thank you. Okay, wait a second. Immunity. No. Where is the other one? Hello?
Time to get Kahoku some payback. Think we got him, Commander.
So yeah, basically Kahoku is dead. Or I think that is, yeah, Rear Admiral Kahoku. Was that the guy that we had talked to in the Presidium Tower? Like the place where the council has the meetings? Is there nothing to interact with here? Oh wow, in the other ones at least there was one box. This one has nothing on it. Okay, sure. Check for a pulse, find none. Admiral Kahuku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures, he was sealed in with... There is no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needles mark on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Shepard, over there. It's Admiral Kahoku.
I guess Cerberus found him after all.
You will be avenged, Kahuku. I promise. And now we leave. So yeah, no loot. That's disappointing. But there is a quest or something? Or maybe we just signal the... Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, medium human predator M. Huh. Okay. What the... Look at this shield. I mean, yes, it's Colossus 7 only, but holy shit. Well, damage protection is way lower. I mean, I could maybe change it for ablative protection and then, like, add a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna change into it. Yes. This, not this is light. This is the Colossus one. Yeah. Done. So, yeah. Done with the planet. And I think done with the quest too. I don't think it gave us anything else. Assignments. Race against time. I love how it says race against time, but you have all of the time in the world. So what do we have here? Hades dogs. Oh, this is the new one. Destroy the main in the Columbia system in the Voyager cluster. Oh, so we unlocked it now? As like the next place we have to go to. Investigate samples. Maroon Sea cluster. Vostok system in the Maroon Sea cluster. That's the DLC. That's the DLC. And this is a collectible stuff. So I think we're almost done with everything. That is impressive. Oh, we only need one light metal. And we're completely overshooting the gases. So yeah, we're almost done. Yep, Columbia. What? Was this here before, or is this the one that unlocked? I think it's the one that unlocked. Clogia. Come on, a ping, please. Any ping? No? I think the asteroid just stopped showing up because I already have all of the metals. But I'm not really sure about that. Anti-ether. Okay. Pass the scanner, right over it. Yeah, all of the other collectibles we already have. The only thing we're missing is one light metal and that's it. But yeah, look, there's like no asteroids anymore. Okay, sure. Also, now that well, since we're killing Cerberus, These two probably are better, right? I actually been looking at games in, you know, with the idea of buying them for the Steam sale. I don't really know what will actually fit well within the timeline that I have. Right, because I feel like a lot of games are either better with a consistently active audience or, you know, like the ones that are just for streaming for hours. Like, for example, games that are strategy based, right? Doesn't need to be a full-on strategy game, but if I'm starting, right, and I build a couple of buildings, or like I just make some units, kill a couple of units for the enemy, and then boom, that's it, done, and I stop the stream, I don't think that's good content to stream, because it's too short. So I have to base everything as per how is it going to, not impact, but translate into the stream. Right? If it's just gonna be shit, then I won't do it. What is that reflex? It's like, oh, of course the sun is there. There's like clouds of smoke everywhere. This is a volcanic planet? Whoa. This is what happens when everyone at work is sick. That you just end up being sick as well. Like there's too many bacteria on the air. And of course you can't say I won't go, because, well, then you don't get paid. If I had a choice, I wouldn't go, trust me. Oh, whoa. Actually, I was thinking about these games like the Batman series, right? I'm not talking about Lego or the Telltale series of Batman. I'm talking about the ones from the Asylum, right? Because I know the first one is inside the Asylum, and then the second one happens in the city, which is apparently the best one in the franchise. And then the third one was apparently garbage. It was just, like, it released in such a bad state that they had to recall units, which is really bad. Like, that is probably the worst thing you could have happen to you as a developer. So yeah, I actually don't know if I would, because if the third one is so bad, I probably wouldn't bother with it. But I don't really know if I should skip the first one and just go directly to the second one, or actually do both. So it depends if I find something better, or if I feel like, you know, something is better for the Steam, because I am curious, right? Like, I remember hearing a lot about the Arkham system when I played Shadow of Mordor. But I didn't really know what the Arkham system was until I played Shadow of Mordor. Oh, come on, really? No. Ooh, 0.75. So yeah, we have to go past the question mark, not the question, the exclamation mark. Because I need the debris before going into the... Well, it's not that I don't need it. I prefer to loot everything outside and then loot everything inside. Oh, really? Wow. The bullets of the Mako have a ton of impact. Now, where is the... Yes, here. I actually never realized that they hit that hard, just like sending enemies flying. Oh, there it is. So yeah, I may have to think about it. I do have a couple of other games that I don't really know if they will fit. I mean, they look designed for streaming, but probably streaming for longer that I can't do right now. Like, one of them was Darkest Dungeons. right? Like, I was interested in it because I really like roguelites that are well done. Like, I actually enjoy them. But the thing is that I don't necessarily know how long will I need to stream for that to be viable, and how long it will take to become repetitive. So yeah. The other one is RimWorld, and RimWorld I do enjoy. RimWorld I know the game, and I've actually watched it myself for a long time. And the thing is that even though I enjoy the concept of it, I don't really know how long it will take. And also, again, RimWorld is designed for you to lose at one point, right? Like all roguelikes, is more or less how long can you go in the game before you die. That's like the basic entry of it. Of course, the point of the game is surviving as much as possible, but dying is also part of the game. So the thing is that with RimWorld, the problem is that it takes a long time for the community to get going, and then you can just lose everything because one raid went absolutely nuts and destroyed everything. Or even if you survive the raid, you could be so crippled that you spend way too long repairing stuff for the next raid to come and break it again. And then you just get trapped in a loop of repair and get attacked and then repair again. And I don't like that mechanic because that mechanic is repetitive. So I don't really know how I will react to, you know, playing for a long time with that game. I don't think this is gonna be... Yeah, there's no experiments here.
You! I will destroy you!
Yeah, I don't care about you.
I will destroy you!
Hey,
Lost shield!
back. Get back here.
Powering up.
Okay, we all have shields now. Just back into the action. No one is charging us, why? Yeah.
I will destroy you!
Mew.
Lost shield!
Okay. Prepare.
Kill you!
I will destroy you!
Immune.
Lost shield! I'm on it!
Whoa. Can I just... You... No, this is not the guy that I want you to... Well, I mean, okay, fine. Oh, shit.
Shield down.
Yeah, I got too cocky there. Where was the last save? At the very beginning, of course. Well, let's do that again. And save before you get in. I should actually already know that, and I don't know why I'm not doing it. The thing is that the idea of retreating backwards was for them to just funnel through the entry, and I will be able to snipe them all at once with the bazooka rifle, right? But they didn't do that. So I had to charge them, and again I got cocky. So we're back here again. What's the point of having a bazooka rifle if I can't use it? That's dumb. I'm always with the pistol. I don't like it. That's why I never used it in Fallout 3. I don't remember if Fallout 2 actually allowed you to pick your loadout. I think you still didn't have that option. But in Fallout 3 you could just pick any weapon you wanted. And I always chose the submachine gun. Because it was the new weapon and because it has just a higher rate of fire. which in the end I only used when I couldn't shoot the sniper rifle. So I just sprayed a little bit and ran away and became invisible, which is again a mechanic that I really like and that I don't have. That actually came into Mass Effect 2. Like, infiltrators will be able to become invisible, vanguards could like charge forward and punch people. Sentinels, I think they had like a technological armor that they can put on top of shields and health. So yeah, I would love to use those things, I just don't have them. But in time, in a very short time, I will at least have one of them. I actually remember in the collector base in Mass Effect 2, you could pick an extra weapon or improve, like you could actually get a really good sniper rifle or get the ability to use, I think it was just another weapon that you didn't use, which will be assault rifle or shotgun. So I think I just ended up picking the better sniper rifle, just because I thought it would be okay with that. And I mean, the better sniper rifle, I think it was like the Black Widow rifle. It was really fucking powerful. Like, I have no regrets of choosing that every time. Oh, every time as an infiltrator, of course. Because there's not really much point to using a sniper rifle as a vanguard, for example. Die already! Holy shit, that guy didn't want to die. Yeah, also you could paint... I actually don't remember. Could you paint your armor in Mass Effect 2? I know in Mass Effect 3 you could, but I don't remember if Mass Effect 2 also gave you that option. I know that you can change your armor, which is nice. I remember because a specific scene at the very beginning in... what's his name? In Mass Effect 2, of course. But I don't remember what mission it is. Like, I think it's just the first mission you get after the tutorial. Basically, I just used the Cerberus armor instead of the N7 armor. Mainly because I thought it would be better as per what the scene entails. Right? You find one of your crew members, I'm not gonna say who, and it's like, oh, it's you, it's impossible. Like, this is a trick. And basically I thought it had more impact if instead of the N7 I was just wearing the white and yellow Cerberus armor. Also, the Cerberus armor is like a one piece, right? So like your helmet is always on like full. So they can't really see your face. They can see most of your face, but not all of it. And of course you have the scars, which you get at the beginning, and if you don't heal them in the second game, you get them in the third game as well, which is something that I do enjoy. There we go. Let's get in. Take everything. I think this is different from the last time, and I don't remember what I got last time, so doesn't really matter. We save here and let go. Boys, I am back. No.
Hostile contact.
I will destroy you.
Yeah, where are you?
Destroy you.
You must die.
Boom! Did you see that? How she flown backwards? Hey. Boom! I still don't get a one-shot with that? Oh yeah, the snipers do get one-shotted. And I think there's only snipers now, right?
You must die.
Boom!
I will destroy you.
Yeah. Did you enjoy that? Come on, pick your head.
You must die.
Who's laughing now, huh? Who's the bitch now?
I will destroy you.
I can actually shoot through cover. This is insane.
I will destroy you.
Yeah, I think that's it, done.
Clear.
But yeah, anyway, actually when I bought the bundle for all of the DLCs, I got all of the skins and all of the textures for the armor and the helmets and stuff. I don't really know if I'm gonna use any of that. Maybe at the beginning. But I do remember there was one visor in Omega that I always used. And I will probably use it again. But I don't really know. Like, maybe at the beginning I will use something else while I get money to buy it. I don't actually remember if there were any discounts, though. I think there were. I think there was a mission that you could do for the owner of the shop. And then everything costed less. Oh, this is... Okay, so this is the mission. What's here? Hello? Ooh, loot. Perfect. My sense of looting was correct. This was definitely the way. Medigel 3. Why do I want all of this Medigel? I don't need it. I have a ton of regeneration now. I'm getting a ton of loot. And I shouldn't because I already have a ton of money. Okay. Well, I'll have more money, which means that I will have to, like, probably go around and buy loot for everyone else. Aside from myself. No, don't get... There we go. Oh, everything was just lootable here. Incredible. See, this is the kind of place that they should do. Just loot everywhere. And then enemies for me to kill. Oh, what the? Hello? Why is there no one here? Terminal open. Probably we're gonna get attacked after I touch this. Cautiously press a few buttons and on our teams, the optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can for the computer hard set. Memory wipe, the computer shuts down, the files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Sure. I actually enjoy all of these animated things that just like keep pressing them and they keep popping in and out. So that was it, right? Just get the material and then leave. Probably we'll contact Hackett in the ship. I mean, we talk to Hackett way too much. We're supposed to be Spectres, not Alliance... not guard dogs. What's the retriever type, right? Like when you shoot at something and then the dog runs and picks it up and takes it to you. What's that breed called? Should be a retriever, right? It just makes sense that it's called that way. Well, anyway. Let's see what reward Hackett gives us. Probably a pat on the back. Well job. No, not well job. Well done.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Okay.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
That's the Shadow Broker, right? Or an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Who are you and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say,
Yep.
I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
What do you know?
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Okay, that is treason, definitely. What's it in for me? That's maybe agreeing, so I'm gonna say it's treason.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. No secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
But what do you want to do with them?
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
This is the thing. Cerberus always experiments with stuff that ends up going wrong. Like, it's not about using it for the right reasons. It's about that if you use it, something is gonna go wrong. Every single Cerberus experiment goes wrong. And that includes Shepard in the Lazarus the Lazarus project. Yeah. Basically, Shepard was made for, like, dealing with all of the Cerberus problems that they had to reach the Reaper base and control the Reapers at one point. And they ended up regretting it in Mass Effect 3 when he turned against them. So, yeah, everything goes wrong with Cerberus. So, no, I don't trust you and I don't want this in the hands of anyone.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Is that going to actually affect some sort of quest? Because I now have the DLC for the Shadow Broker. Is that going to create problems for me in the future? Am I gonna ask him something and then he's gonna say, no, I don't care? That's gonna be unfortunate. Well, anyway, we're done with this. Maroon Sea, we have a couple of missions here. Styx Theta. Hawking Eta, we're done Hawking Eta. Sentry Omega, we didn't. Kepler Verge, we didn't. Astron Nebula, we didn't. Oh, this is new! Huh. Okay. Gemini Sigma, did I do Gemini Sigma? Yeah. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, this is the, yeah, I did this. Maroon Sea, okay. To the Maroon Sea then. And there's probably another one that's gonna spawn around here because there's a lot of wasted space. I actually don't know if I did the right thing there. Because maybe I needed his help to like get like a perfect ending or something like that. And now I won't have it. I don't really care. Like, that's part of the game, right? Like, you make mistakes and those mistakes carry over and then they bite you in the ass. So there were actually still asteroids here. I don't know why I couldn't find them in the other places. Okay. Hydrogen red? I mean, I don't really know what color is hydrogen. I always thought it would be white, right? Or just like translucent. There was some stutter there too. I don't know why the game is doing that. I've never seen it do anything like that before. I think there's only like one asteroid. Yeah. Spy. Light metal. Oh, so we're done. That's it, done. What? Who do we choose? Let's pick these two. I'll swap them around every now and then. Ooh. Civilian structure, science facility, civilian structure. Okay. So let's go full south now, I guess. Patano. Actually, something I didn't remember about this game is that you have to do the main quest to unlock like the new systems, right? So like that's why we have now the systems up north, like the Kepler Verge and all of that. We needed to do Pharos for the systems to actually spawn in the game. We couldn't go there otherwise. What the fuck? Maybe should just like back away a little bit. Go through here. Seems the most reasonable choice. Am I going in the right direction? I don't know. It's up there? How the fuck am I gonna get up there? I mean, I guess I could get there, then there, then there. Just follow the green, I guess. Like, the green patches are usually the terrain that's more easily navigational. Navigational. Come on, really slowly. Snail space. There we go. Ooh, pyramid. Is it gonna be just another disc?
Heading to position.
Oh no, it's a base. What? Come on. There we go. I think there is a way, I mean, there is a way, of course there is a way, but to increase the secure
Moving
crate.
out.
What's in the secure crate? Ooh. We're now getting endgame stuff, I like it. An artifact. Yeah, level up. So to increase the damage of the rifle, what I should do is invest in the commando trait, the trait line of the level up of my character. Not the level up, the leveling of my character. Because it increases damage with all weapons, so I could just do that, right? And at one point I will be able to one-shot people. And maybe if I get the explosive X and then the rail extension X, I will be able to upgrade it even further. And of course when I get the 10th level of the Spectre weapon, also will have more damage.
Over there!
Okay, where are the enemies?
Looks deserted.
I have a bad feeling about this. Goddess have mercy. The entire colony must have been transformed.
Huh. I think you get... I think you get more experience if you do it this way. So just let me...
Hostile contact!
I think, yeah, right? Let's get first the... what is his name? The ruin, the debris, whatever it's called. I don't know why I always call it ruin. I mean, it's I think it's because the icon, right?
Cover me!
Oh shit. Yeah, it's gonna be complicated. Ah shit. No, I can't. Cryo explode. Oh no, that's... Yeah, okay. Would it be possible to make the pistol... If I put frictionless material and explosive ammo on the pistol, will that work without, like, instantly overheating? Let's try that out. I actually don't know if that will work. So what do I have now? Frictionless material 8. That's fine. This is a combat scanner. Let's just put another frictionless material in there. And then let's put... Oh, high explosive rounds. No, let's put the 8 here. And then here we'll put the 9. There we go. Let's try this. But first we save. I don't want another incident.
Heads up!
Yeah, it overheats really fast, still. Even with 2 frictionless materials. And it doesn't do a lot of damage. I mean, the pistol does the least amount of damage, but still. Nah, I don't like it. I had one here ready, so I'm gonna put the combat optics again. And a snowblind, yep. No. Let's just... And now it's an insta-kill. I like it. Are you gonna pop up? I don't want activity, please. There we go. I don't see the... Oh, there it is. Shoot! Why can't I... Fucking Garrus got in the way! Why did you do that again? He just gets in the way and then like the rifle just goes up because I can't shoot. Ah, shit. Yeah, I think this is done.
That's the last of them.
Turian armor, but it's light. Oh, another one. Prodigy 8. Why would that sludge canister have 2 weapons? That doesn't make any sense. Just holster everything. We can't open that door, which is a shame. Probably there's... Well, probably there's nothing, because they don't need to put anything if you can't get in. I still remember I got into a house that you weren't supposed to get in on Witcher 3. And I got trapped in there, and there was literally nothing. Like, I don't know how I did it. I think I jumped into a barrel or something, then on top of a tree, and then on the ceiling of the house, and I fell through a hole. And I got locked inside, and there was nothing in it. So I, of course, just reloaded. I'm not stupid, okay? I did have a save to go after I did that, right? So in case I couldn't get out. But, yeah. I just had to check it. I just had to know if there was something of value there. And there was none. By definition, the developers, and probably anyone that works with programming, is usually lazy. If you're not gonna see something, it's not gonna look pretty. I can tell you from personal experience, like usually stuff that's for administration purposes looks way more dated than the stuff that's for users, like the end user. Because the person that's gonna deal with administration doesn't really care how it looks. The user does. The user is gonna value that as much as any actual benefit that the application or the website has. Civilian structure. Yeah, let's go to the other civilian structure first. No enemies? Shame. Are you gonna get up? No, probably there's just corpses. There we go. Again, learn from your mistakes, save. I mean, I'm gonna learn really fast on Mass Effect 4. Mass Effect 4. I wish. In Mass Effect 2.
Enemy sighted.
Wait. When I have to actually save when turning every corner, just because I don't want to die horribly to the insanity mode. Where are you? Hello? No, you're not coming right next to me, nope. Garrus? What are you doing, Garrus? No? Not really. Ow. No, that's way too narrow for me to shoot through. Done.
Negative contact.
So, this of course. I was actually going to say, is this place not gonna have any loot? It has. Don't have to panic. It has. But it doesn't have access to this door again. That's a shameful display. I mean, they could add more containers and just have less things on it. It wouldn't break anything in the game. Right? Just to open them. I like opening stuff. I don't care if there's nothing inside. I'm gonna pick it up anyway. I mean, I still remember back in Witcher 3, like the 1.0 version, the launch version, ingredients actually had weight. So you just ended up completely over capacity with nothing on your inventory but ingredients. And yes, you could sell them and you could use them, but the thing is that because potions last forever, like the only thing you do is use alcohol or powder in the case of grenades to like make more of them. Ingredients by themselves, like monster parts, don't really are used for anything. So yeah, you just ended up with a bunch of dead weight on your inventory. And of course, usually you want to save it to make armor and weapons, but if it's gonna slow you down to the point that you have to walk everywhere, especially on fighting, it's impossible to do it like that. So yeah, of course, at one point they decided that that was a mistake and they just removed it. It's just something they didn't really bother to test. That's not really a problem. The game worked really well, so like one minor mistake that was immediately solved is like nothing. Actually, I think that as per AAA games, on like performance, like just basing it on performance, like Project Red probably is really high on the scale. Like they always deliver like pretty polished products on release. So I'm actually looking forward to what was it? Not Cyberpunk? Was it Cyberpunk? Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, it has to 7s on the name. It has to be on this channel, right? I do expect it doesn't really come out like right before. I hope it's either a couple of months before I get the new computer or like after that. Because if it's right before, I'm just gonna get late and that's it. I'm just gonna get it late. That's bad. That's really bad. Because people haven't stopped playing, but everyone is pretty much already... If they wanted to watch it, they're already watching someone else, so... I mean, I don't have to play it on the stream now that I think of it. If it just gets up earlier, I'll just play it by myself. That's it. It's just that if I have the power to do it, I would rather do it on the stream. The power, I mean the processing power. Yeah, let's just back off, people. Come on, people. Don't get in front of me. Stay there. What happens? Hey! Where did you go? Hey! Go back. No, the moment you go through the door, they just go back. Why? I don't get it. Come on. Go past me. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm waiting. No? Hello? Oh no, they can fit through there? I mean, because they run in circles, probably they just don't... Whoa, no, run away. Oh, really? I shot as he died and I just shot the wall behind him. Oh, really? He was too far back? I thought there would be like
Shepard.
a bigger impact area. Well, I still have to like get it down. And actually I don't know, I mean, yes, I know because it's completely overpowered, but the explosive ammo didn't make it into Mass Effect 2 and 3. Like, they just changed it for abilities, right? Instead of power-ups, you just have the ability to change the ammo on the fly. Which is good, but, I mean, it's not bazooka level good. So, yeah. I wish they actually just left that like it was, so I could use more explosive ammo. It's really fun to use. Like, shoot something, and it just gets vaporized immediately. Oh, wow. See, this is the type of thing that I'm saying. There's like... Probably this door was supposed to be locked, right? So there's literally nothing in here. It's just the same thing that every other place on the base has. Like the same windows, the same bars. That's just pre-made on the map. Okay. Doesn't look like there's gonna be... Oh. Really? Already? I mean, already. It's already... Okay. Okay, we've been at it for a while. Actually, thought we'll be able to do more. Unity amp, Polaris amp. Huh. 47. There's something else. Yep. 49. I literally don't have anything else. That's all of my room. Colonial Pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Download the logs. Yep. Well, probably I have equipment. Ah, no, I don't. Well, doesn't matter. So, yeah. So we actually have a lot to do before Vermeer. I mean, maybe because, of course, in this one and in the other map, we had 3 bases to go through instead of 1. So that delayed a lot. Yeah, we could have done at least 2 more systems. So we could have finished Maroon. Like, today. Right now. But anyway. Let's get back to the ship. So yeah, for inventory reasons and, well, because the time is almost up, I'm gonna leave it here. So that will be all for today. Tomorrow, I don't really know what we'll do tomorrow. I mean, I do want to space this up, because I don't really like when I have too much grinding one after the other, so I may just go back to Just Cause 3. If I can figure out how the jet fighter worked, because we had that problem on the quest and I couldn't solve it right there, so I'll try to figure that out for tomorrow. If I can't, I'll just, I guess, do more of this. I don't want to start Overlord 2 right now. Like, I want to finish at least one of the two, like either Just Cause 3 or Mass Effect. before starting Overlord. Then I'll finish the other one and I'll start Mass Effect 2. I want to have 2 games because I feel like having more just overwhelms a lot of people, right? Like, even if they come back, they don't really know what's happening, and I don't have an actual schedule that tells what I'm doing each day, because I do want to, like, mix it up. Like, for example, if we were only doing quests, I will just pump them out one after the other, and that's it. But if we're doing just the grinding of the systems, I feel it's a little bit too repetitive. And you have to bear in mind, I have to talk over a bunch of just going around in the Mako where nothing is happening. So I run out of stuff to say pretty often. So I do want to leave just a couple of days there to see if I can come up with something else. And yeah. So that will be all for today. Adios.